Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Easy English. Today we'll know about a poem by name Brahma and it is written by Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Brahma, Ralph Waldo Emerson. If the red slayer think he slays, or if the slain think he slain, they know not well the subtle ways I keep and pass and turn again. Far or forgot to me is near, shadow and sunlight are the same. The vanished gods to me appear, and one to me are shame and fame. They reckon ill who leave me out. When me they fly, I am the wings. I am the doubter and the doubt. I am the hymn the Brahmin sings. The strong gods pine for my abode, and pine in vain the sacred seven. But thou, meek lover of the good, find me and turn thy back on heaven.
Brahma is a poem by Ralph Waldo Emerson written in 1856. It is named after Brahma, the Hindu god of creation. Brahma is one of the gods in Trinity, consisting of Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. Brahma is a poem that presents a faithful version of a basic idea stressed in the Bhagavad Gita, that is, the soul's immortality. Brahma is the speaker in this poem, and the entire poem is his appreciation. Brahma presents himself as the center of this universe. Whatever activities happen in this world, they happen because of Brahma. He is timeless, immortal, and permanent. He can't be destroyed. He is omnipresent. He symbolizes the creation of the human soul. A person may be killed physically, but his soul is not killed. It passes from one person to another and thus is eternal and immortal. Nothing is secret to him. Shadow and sunlight are the same for him. He treats shame and fame at the same level. The vanquished gods also appear to him. He resides in heaven. He can't be doubted because he himself is doubter and doubt. A slayer and the slain are also the result of the same spirit. If anything is far or forgotten, that thing is very close to Brahma. If anyone sings, Brahma is the music. If anyone flies, Brahma is the wings. Brahma is all aware that human beings are competing to get him, but Brahma suggests mankind to develop goodness and reach close to him. Brahma, the speaker, concludes the poem with the suggestion that if people find his way to Brahma's essence, he'll have all that he needs for all eternity. This poem is the poetic extension of American Romanticism known as Transcendentalism. According to this philosophy, we all of us are the product of the same one soul. We are born out of the same parent. If the father is same, children are equal. The self of one individual is as important as the self of the other individual. But only thing is that we should learn to rely on ourselves. From this point of view, self reliance is an important aspect of American transcendentalism. Emerson, through Brahma, is trying to convey the same message. If we want to achieve Brahma, goodness is the only solution, and that goodness lies in ourselves. In this respect, this poem is a celebration of the self. Emerson's Brahma, the supreme Hindu god, relies on Hindu sources to assert a cosmic order beyond the limitation of sense perception. Brahma represents the eternal, infinite soul of universe where every individual soul gets united. The imagery used in this poem is partly based on the Vishnu Purana, to which Emerson frequently refers in his journals. Emerson's poem Brahma is miraculous in its blend of Eastern and Western thought. In the poem, Emerson assumes the role of Brahma, the Hindu god of creation. Emerson is able to use clever yet complex paradoxical logic in order to present his philosophy in poetic terms. Throughout the poem, Emerson alludes to Hindu mythology, the knowledge of which he gained through reading of the Bhagavad Gita and other Hindu scriptures. This poem has four stanzas with four lines in each. It is rhymed as ABAB, written in Pyrrhic tetrameter. It is a lyric song. In the first stanza of Brahma the Speaker, Brahma begins by telling the reader that if they have any presumptions about life or death, they are wrong. He says that if a red slayer thinks he has killed someone, or if the slain thinks he is dead, then they clearly don't understand how he works. The phrase red slayer is a reference to the god of death. He tells the reader that he is subtle and moves through the world without limitations. Emerson creates an additional rhythm in these lines with the repetition of the word slay in its various forms. Brahma is a more of a spirit than a physical human being. As seen through the phrase I keep and pass and turn again, this refers to his ability to move between life and death easily. Through contrasting images and states of being, Brahma asserts his dominance in the second stanza. He is attempting to show how different he is from humanity in the way that he moves through and sees the world. To do this, he states that far is the same thing to him as near. Therefore, distance has no meaning. He can travel to one place as easily as to another. He goes on to say that shadow and sunlight are the same to him as well. Plus, he is able to see the vanished gods that everyone else thinks have gone away for good. This last statement alludes to his ability to operate on a spiritual plane that is inaccessible to humans. Last, he adds that shame and fame are equally worthless and valuable to him. He does not crave one and avoid the other. Now, the third stage of Brahma, he turns away from what he can do on his own to speak on how he is considered by humanity. He tells the reader that those who leave me out are playing a dangerous game. They have made a poor decision to think this way. The reason for this is outlined in the next lines. Brahma, he states, is the reason that anything and everything happens. He is the doubter and the doubt, and the hymn sung by the faithful. When anyone succeeds, it is also because of him. In the last lines of this section, he refers to the Brahmin. In these last lines, Brahma tells the reader that even those deemed most important by humanity and the other strong gods want what he has. He has an abode that includes all of the world and it is enviable. He speaks about the strong gods such as Agni, the god of fire, and Yama, the god of war. The speaker also refers to the sacred seven, the highest holy persons in Hinduism. Both groups seek to draw closer to Brahma. Brahma speaks directly to the reader in the last two lines. He tells you to find him and turn your back on heaven. It is Brahma, the idea and spirit that one should pursue, not the idealized heavenly end to one's life. You are only a meek lover of the God and should do as he says. That's all about the poem Brahma, and thank you for watching my video.